Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is 3-Chord Dave, and today we're going to talk about something that Gibson are doing which might be really cool. Let's check it out. You've obviously heard of the website Reverb, which is where a lot of musical instruments and equipment goes on sale on the internet. Very good website, and of course I've done a lot of videos. Here's one where you can see that we review what's for sale on Reverb, see if there's any deals or steals or whatever. So sometimes you can get some really cool stuff for sale there. Also a good source of information on classic guitars and stuff like that. Price charts and all those kind of things are there on Reverb. They do a really good job. Now Gibson this week have teamed up, partnered, whatever you want to call it, with Reverb, and they've launched the Gibson Demo Shop, where they promise they'll be selling prototypes, demo units, and some artist played guitars. Now we haven't seen any artist played guitars just yet, but we have seen some demos and prototypes, and I want to talk about a couple of them right now. So the first one that caught my eye was just G45 Studio. It's right here. I'm going to show you a couple of photos because I think it looks back. The back of this looks really great, I think. It also comes in a hard shell case. It's a lovely looking acoustic guitar. I do like the headstock. I think it looks fantastic. It's marked as a demo model and it's 875 euros. Now, one quick thing about that. As I'm in Ireland, when I go to Reverb, it automatically notices that and it says, hey, you're in Ireland, and we'll put the prices in euros, all that sort of stuff. But on the Gibson Demo Shop, when I went to it, it showed me no listings at all because ships to Ireland was not available. So I had to change it down to ships to everywhere, and then it came up. And on every listing, it shows me that if you want to buy something, that the shipping hasn't been set for the country you're in, so you might have to contact the seller. So I'm not quite sure, those of us in Europe, what we're supposed to do. Can I buy these guitars, or can I not buy these guitars? Of course, if you're in the United States or Canada, I don't think it matters to you guys. You can just buy the guitars and, you know, get them delivered. And it appears from the Trogly's Guitar Show, they bought a lot of the prototypes. You can see that he ordered them, I think, Tuesday. They were there on Thursday. So the G45 looks like an amazing guitar for 845 dollars. Now you can go through the listing. There's a couple of dings here and there, very slight, and literally a couple, and they're selling them for 845, 875. I think that's a really good price. The next one that caught my eye was this Inverness Green Studio T Les Paul. So this is a rare color. It's something that you don't see every day. The body and the neck and the back of the headstock are painted in this Inverness green color. It looks really cool. The pickups in here, I couldn't actually see what pickups were. Maybe that's been adjusted since, but I haven't seen it at the time of recording this video. It doesn't say, but it does say coil splittable, so I presume they have a modern PCB. I also think there's a weight relief elements to this guitar. I'm not 100% sure. It does say that there's paint missing from the top of the headstock, but I couldn't make out where in the pictures, and a little bit of a ding, I think, just around the strap lock at the bottom. So not too bad. That comes in at 1138, so 1,138 euros, and it comes, again, hard shell case and all the usual case candy that you would expect. I think that is a 2016 guitar, and I think some of what we're seeing as demo units are guitars that were not necessarily actually demos, but I think Gibson are clearing out their warehouse. I think they had a lot of stock of old guitars, maybe unsold guitars from the Juskowitz era. And I think this is where we're going to see them, to be quite honest. I think they're going to turn up in on the demo shop. A great example is this next guitar. It's the SG Future. And I seem to remember something like this being in the Gibson lineup, I think around 2013. And I think this guitar is kind of cool looking. It's got kind of banjo tuners on it, so, or you might recognize them as maybe Firebird tuners. I'm not sure. But this is cool. It's 778 euros. So this comes in like a gig bag, circa the 2013, 2014 low end guitars. So yeah, I think look, this is definitely I think what Gibson are doing. They're clearing out. They're having a stock clearance and they're putting it on this reverb shop. But there's some cool stuff to come from them. They did mention artists played guitars. Now think of all the artists who've played Gibson guitars down the years. Anybody who's been associated with Gibson's signature models. This is where we're going to see some cool stuff. For example, don't be surprised if some Slash played Slash standards appear in the next few weeks, couple of days even. Just keep an eye out. Something's going to appear there very soon with big artists. I'm fairly certain of it. And the last guitar I want to talk about that caught my eye and mulling over a purchase right now and thinking about it. I've always loved silver guitars. Not so much silver burst guitars, but silver guitars. And they have a silver pearl Les Paul Studio on there. It's 1,049 euros and it comes in a hardshell case, all the usual case candy from back in the day. I'm pretty sure this is a 2016 guitar that again they have put in improved pickups and stuff like that. Comes in the soft shell case, the one that I say I have for my SG. Looks a little bit like this. This is a really nice looking Les Paul Studio, and the cheapest I can find a Les Paul Studio on say Thomann.com is 1,300 euros and 1,333 euros, so 1,333 euros. So this is actually a saving on a Les Paul Studio, and you know I feel like perhaps this is a big upgrade on actually not quite sure actually if it comes in a hard shell case or a soft shell. If it comes in a hard shell case, it's a big upgrade and it's 300 or so euros cheaper. But I'm just sort of kind of excited about this Gibson demo store on Reverb. I think this is going to be where we're going to pick up some great bargains and some great deals and some great rare guitars. Stuff that hasn't ever left the factory or didn't sell. Who knows? There could be models there that, you know, never even made it to production. They might have 10 of them lying around and we're going to see some stuff. So guys, my question to you on this Saturday afternoon, what would you like to see come into this demo shop? What are you excited to see? What artist models are you excited to see on it? Or do you just not care? Do you think these prototypes and demo models and stuff are just not for you? I'd love to know your comments in the comment section below. While you're there, check out all the links in the description. There's a secret shirt of the week. I think it's a pretty cool one. In fact, I'm going to carry it over from last week. It's that cool. And the subscribe button is down there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, that really helps us out, helps us to grow and helps us to make more videos and talk about guitars and stuff. And we all like doing that as well. If you could hit that like button, that'd be super cool. That's all the business end of it. Thank you very much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure and I'll see you on the next video, which will be out on Wednesday. Take care.